If you're listening to this while folding laundry, drinking cold coffee, or hot, or staring at your computer thinking, I really should post something, but my brain is done. Guess what? This episode is exactly for you because the problem isn't that you don't know what to post. It is that you're trying to create content when you're tired. And my friend, today I'm going to give you simple but practical frameworks for you to post on these low energy days so that you can actually stay visible without burning yourself out or disappearing. So, grab your choice of whatever's keeping you grounded and let's get started. Welcome to Heart Led CEO, the podcast for women wellness entrepreneurs who are ready to build, scale, and automate their businesses without sacrificing their soul, sanity, or authenticity. I'm Anacani Walters, a nurse turned entrepreneur, military spouse, first time mama in my 40s, and a recovering burnout survivor who's making it a mission to help heart led women just like you create thriving businesses that really feel good, do good, and give you the freedom that we all deserve. Because here's the thing, you don't have to hustle harder to succeed. You don't have to drown in tech overwhelm or try to do everything alone. And I'm here to give you the strategies, automation tools, and mindset shifts that will help you step fully into that leader, CEO, and impact maker that you are meant to be. If you're ready to grow your business in a way that aligns with your values and your life, you are in the right place. Let's get into today's episode. Hello, my beautiful friend. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you are listening to. And I just wanted to take this week and slow it down just a little bit, really give you something that has helped me as a wellness business entrepreneur myself. For those of you who are listening for the first time, you may not know that I am actually a yoga teacher, a master stand up paddleboard instructor, and a women wellness coach. So I know all about all the things that you might be going through. And I know that we are not just running a business, we are holding space for other people. And we're trying to regulate their nervous system along with our own. Maybe we have a family that we're also taking care of, managing, and keeping together. And we're giving away energy all day long. If that's you, you're not in your head, you are not alone. So many of us yoga teachers and birth workers, coaches, healers, practitioners, military entrepreneurs are all in the same boat, but we still feel this constant struggle, this constant like tug that we need to be posting every day. And so when you're tired, that doesn't mean something's wrong with you. Because a lot of us, I think, are forced to feel like it's us. It is not us. If you are listening and you are a female antigen, guess what? It is a cyclical thing that happens to us all. And it means that you've been doing your job, but it is time to maybe slow down. It is time to rest. It is your body's way of saying, hey, we are at a different cycle in our month. And I need you to listen. I wanted to give you some really actionable things that you can do because most women in wellness or entrepreneurship think that tired days mean that they need to try harder, that we need to like figure out some way to be more creative, channel up some creative spirits, use some candles and some you know, crystals to like spark something that's maybe misaligned or missing, or come up with something like really inspiring. And that, my friend, is actually such a backwards way of thinking. And I'm not laughing at you. I am simply laughing at how messed up society has tricked us into thinking that low energy has something to do with us. Something is wrong with us. It is not a creativity problem, it's a decision problem. So, the rule that I want you to remember is write this down. When you're tired, don't create. What? Yes, you heard me right. When you're tired, I don't want you to actually create. I want you to choose. Now, I'm going to give you three choices, and that's it. You're going to pick one of these and you're going to do it with whatever choice you choose. That's how you're going to create your content. And trust me, it's going to make sense. Okay. So, these are your tired day content rules. The first option is reuse. This is the easiest out of the three, but it is the most overlooked. Reuse something you've already shared. So if you're in a wellness business niche, it could look like maybe reposting a grounding reminder that you shared months ago. Maybe show an old yoga cue of you recording yourself, doing a breathing tip, or like one yoga pose that they could do. Maybe you have a full YouTube channel or YouTube video and you just clip it into you breaking down one of the poses or three of them. Repost a quote your clients loved. Look back and look at you if you have a quote card or some words of wisdom that got a lot of likes or comments, repost that. Share a podcast episode or reel that really feels good to you, that you absolutely love, that you go back to and listen. People also want to know what's driving you, what's inspiring you. So, sharing behind the scenes of a favorite podcast episode that you love is really super helpful. One of my students, I encouraged her to start a podcast. And I absolutely love Yoga for Longevity by Micah. She is like an amazing, and I knew she would be, but her podcast is like off the chain. I'll make sure that it is in the podcast. But if you are over 50, she breaks down so much insight on how vital yoga is for longevity as we actually grow older. Keep on lookout for that, but something simple as that. Now, what I want you to hear very clearly is your audience does not need new wisdom every day. They just need familiar wisdom repeated when they're ready to receive it. And you know that the algorithm, like only what, 6%, maybe less now, of your audience actually sees your content when you post it the first time. By helping repost things that are really important, really valuable, or something that other people found really valuable themselves, is just helping you build reputation and build trust at the same time. It is not diluting your message. In fact, it is actually anchoring it. Okay. So if option number one sounds awesome, run with that. If that doesn't sound good to you, let's go to option number two. Answer one question. This is really perfect for people who have tired brains. Like if your brain is like, I cannot think about anything, I can't keep two thoughts to myself. Answer one question your clients already ask. For example, how often should I practice yoga or fitness or juicy to see results? So, whatever it is, how often should I practice whatever your thing is to see results? Super easy because it's something that you probably answer all the time. Another example is it okay if my routine looks different this season? A lot of the time they're like, oh, but like, what if I can't keep up? Or what if I can only do this? Or what if? That is a great question to answer. The last one that I'm going to give you as an example is, do I need to feel calm all the time for this work to be working? And you could replace work with whatever it is that you do: juicing, Reiki, yoga, massage, whatever it is that you do. You don't need some crazy script. You just need something that you can talk about all the time. Something that you're probably talking about all the time. You're just not conscious of it. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be polished. You don't have to have makeup on. Do it with a messy hairdo. I've done things in my pajamas. It works. People want to see the human. They want to make sure that it is clear. You are not some AI clone. They want human connection. And your just answering the question like you would in any other session that you have with real clients. It's going to be short, you're going to be very clear, and you just want to be real. This works especially well for AEO. If you don't know what AEO, it's basically the artificial AI intelligence, like artificial intelligence version of SEO, because who is driving search now? AI is. And now we have to start working with AEO as opposed to SEO. SEO is still good, but AEO is becoming more prevalent. And people search questions. People trust practitioners who reduce confusion. So if that is you, you love to answer these questions, you have a lot of practice doing them, try actually recording yourself. Try just putting a post and just put a simple frame with the question and then answer it in the captions. Crazy simple. Okay. Now, the last option is option number 3, name the season. This one builds quietly authority in the background. And you simply name where you are. So I do it all the time. It might sound like this is a low energy week for me. So I'm actually focusing on gentle consistency. Show them what that means. What's your practice like? When do you wake up? What do you eat? What do you do for your nighttime habit? Or something more like self affirming. I'm honoring a slower rhythm right now, but that's still leadership. That's what I would say because you guys know I've had massive transitions. I moved from Japan to Hawaii, had to learn how to be a full-time stay-at-home mom while still trying to run my businesses. I have to figure out how to restart my service-based businesses. Like all of these things I've been really open about because I want you to see I'm in the thick of it with you. And it is okay if you're off. It is okay if like you're having these moments. And this is what I do. This is what's helping me keep my head on my shoulders. Regulated leaders, guess what? They don't disappear. They are modeling what self trust is. And that's where people really start to listen. And when you name the season without apologizing, we're not saying, hey, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. We're just stating what's happening. You actually give your community permission to do the same. When you take time off, when you take a break, hey, I know it's been a while since I came online. I've been lifing. You can update them or not update them. It's up to you how you want to lead the conversation. But having the conversation helps other people be like, oh, well, I should take a break. I'm feeling the same way, or I was feeling the same way. Look how different she sounds or he sounds. Think about it. So, those are your 3. What not to do when you're tired, though. This is an important part. When you're tired, what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to go and reinvent your offerings, which a lot of us tend to feel like that's what we need to do. Do not overhaul your content strategy and do not start questioning your credibility. What you don't also want to do is decide that your work isn't working, that your content strategy isn't working. None of those things should be something that you should be touching with your little mental mind during a low energy season. It is not the moment for some expansive, big, heavy decision making. It is the moment for maintenance. And when I mean maintenance of you, which means I want you to rest. Repetition, we just talked about that. Repetition by reusing, and then just sit with yourself. Think about things that help you with clarity. Brainstorm if that's what you want. Daydream is a really good thing that I like to do. Do the stuff that maybe you've been neglecting after you've given yourself some time to reflect about how your week's been going, how your month's been going, how the year's been going so far. And it allows you to create a sustainable business that you can exist within. Now, to recap, because that was a lot, especially if you were laundering or driving. Stay focused. Come back to this. The whole thing again, really simple. When you're tired, what did I say? Don't create. Choose. Either reuse something valuable, answer one real question that keeps getting asked over and over, or name the season that you're in and be human. That's it. That is enough, my beautiful friend. You do not need to perform your worth. You do not need to push through your body's resistance because you need to listen to your body. And you're allowed to lead in a way that feels steady. And guess what? Human. We are not AI. We are not robots. And that's not why people love you. As always, thank you for being here with me today. Continue to be you, continue to be beautiful, continue leading from your beautiful heart. And I will catch you in the next episode. All right, beautiful. That's a wrap on today's episode. But before you go, let's talk about something really important. You are not just another entrepreneur trying to figure things out alone. You are a wave leader, someone whose work is meant to create real impact, touch the lives of others, and make this world better. And I want you to know you don't have to do it alone. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love to keep this energy going inside of my free Facebook community, Empower Her Biz Collective. It's where we take these conversations deeper with live trainings, tech walkthroughs, and real heart-centered support from other women wellness entrepreneurs who really get it. So if you're ready for community, clarity, and support as you build your own business with heart and ease, I'd invite you to come and join us. You'll find the link in the show notes. And hey, if you love today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review if you feel inclined, and share this with a fellow heart-led women entrepreneur so that we can build this movement together. Until next time, keep leading with heart.